Welcome to Mosky at the Movies, and thanks for watching. I'm David Moskowitz, you got it, the Mosky, and today's film is the highly controversial and riveting Get Out. Remember those two words, get out, because they're going to mean something later on. This film makes a morbid statement about perceived racism in suburban white America, wrapped in a horror psychological thriller comedy. Here's the story. A young black guy's hot white girlfriend takes him to her family's countryside home, or compound, whatever you want to call it, for a few days to meet her parents. Sounds pretty tame, right? Well, the first thing out of this guy's mouth is, shouldn't you mention to your parents that I'm black? Legit question, right? Even in this day and age. Well, her answer, you're going to love this. My father would have voted for Obama a third time if he could. Yeah, right. Anything to sucker the black guy. That means yes, but not in the way that we think. As we'll learn, this answer evolves into something much more sinister, morbid, and mysterious. And the fun starts on the drive to our family compound. Roll the clip.
I ain't never seen you like this before, bro.
Meeting families, taking road trips. Don't come back all bougie, man.
Come back, got your damn pants up to your damn stomach.
So you guys coming up from the city?
Yeah, we're just heading up for the weekend.
Can I see your license, please?
He wasn't driving.
I didn't ask who was driving. I asked to see his ID.
Call me Dean and you're hungry.
Okay, at first, I couldn't tell if Get Out was a drama, horror, psychological thriller, or even a comedy. About 30 minutes in, I found it was all four genres. The dead giveaway being the oddly placed, hilarious musical stingers when a black character would give the lead character an odd look. Okay, folks, put cotton in your ears right now because like the main character does while strapped in the chair towards the end of the movie so he won't be hypnotized, I'm about to blow up some spoilers here. Okay, here goes. First, the takeaways after seeing Get Out. Let me preface that all stereotypical, but that's the intent of the first-time director Jordan Peele, who, by the way, is half the comedy duo of Key and Peele. Okay, here goes. White suburban people suck. Black people rule. Blacks are still viewed suspiciously by white suburban America, especially by white cops. Police detectives, even if black, will laugh at a black person reporting a crime, especially if it sounds out there. And lastly, here's the big enchilada message of the film. Push your cotton balls a little deeper, folks. Black people have strong physical attributes that ignorant white folk in suburban America want to use as sex slaves and implant their own brains into. I know, Mosky. Did you have to? If you get past some cheesy dialogue, borderline cheesy acting, and comedy and spots not intended, this film will leave you enthralled, especially a heart-pounding scene at the end of the film where the lead character, Chris, played by charismatic, soon-to-be breakout star from London, Daniel Kaluuya, realizes what's going on. Again, blacks transformed into sex slaves with an older person's white brain implanted into their head. Thanks to the unethical handiwork of his girlfriend's neurosurgeon dad and hypnotherapist mom, when he comes across a shoebox in a closet rife with pictures, who prints pictures anyway, of his girlfriend played by Allison Williams, who's the daughter of beleaguered MSNBC anchor Brian Williams, by the way, with other black men. But it's Chris's friend who works for the TSA, played by Chicago comedian Little Rel Howery, who made his feature debut in Barbershop 2, that steals the film with his hilarious lines and reactions, which echo exactly what we, the audience, are thinking as the creepy characters and strangeness of this film unfolds. His line, "What the F word," pretty much sums up his reaction to highly provocative film that tackles racism draped in a horror genre. To show you how popular Get Out is, the theater was packed on a Sunday night when I saw the flick. It got an incredible 99% on Rotten Tomatoes, an 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb, and has made north of $100 million at the box office. I give Get Out 4 Moskies.
I thought it was great. Lived up to the hype, no more, no less, but it was great. Definitely deserves 100 on Rotten Tomatoes.
And now for my new segment, Oldie But Goodie, where I pick a film from the past that I feel is worth checking out or worth a second look. In this case, I chose a film that may only be 2 years old, but it's so good I didn't want it to be forgotten amidst all the noise of new releases. And by the way, it also won the Oscar for Best Picture in 2016. And that film is Spotlight, which is based on a true story that follows a special division of Boston Globe reporters called Spotlight, hence the title of the movie, who blow the lid off at the international Catholic priest child molestation cover-up that went on for over 3 decades, reaching beyond the city of Boston all the way up to the Vatican in Rome, and which also won the Spotlight group of reporters a Pulitzer Prize for their 5-month investigation in 2002. In this scene, the youngest reporter of the Spotlight team, played by Mark Ruffalo, blows up at his boss, Michael Keaton, to put out the story ASAP instead of waiting to get legal clearance.
We got law. This is it.
No, this is law covering for one priest. There's another 90 out there.
Yeah, and we'll print that story when we get it, but we got to go with this now.
No, I'm not going to rush the story, Mike.
We don't have a choice, Robbie. If we don't rush to print, somebody else is going to find these letters and butcher the story. Joe Quimby from the Herald was at the freaking courthouse.
Mike.
What? Why are we hesitating? Barron told us to get law. This is law.
Barron told us to get the system.
What makes Spotlight absolutely riveting is the piece-by-piece uncovering of the priest-child molestation story by the Spotlight team, with victims, priests, and anonymous sources coming forward with info without the need to actually show the pedophilia act, contrasted with lawyers who represent the Boston parishes trying to sweep the snowballing story under the rug. Tom McCarthy's deft, nuanced direction and Liv Schreiber's understated performance playing the newly minted Boston Globe editor, Marty Barron, is just a mind-blower in terms of realism. Rounding out the Spotlight team are Michael Keaton, who plays the head of the Spotlight team and deservedly got an Oscar nomination for his performance, Rachel McAdams, John Slattery as Keaton's second-in-command, and Brian D'Arcy, James. Spotlight gets 5 Moskys to go along with that Oscar. Now it's time for Rumor Has It, my dish to you of what's buzzing around the water coolers of Film Nation. Oh, God, please no, not another Matrix film. Now there's word that Warner Brothers is developing Matrix, a prequel focusing on Keanu Reeves' mentor, Morpheus, with Michael B. Jordan playing the lead version of the Lawrence Fishburne character, and has hired X-Men screenwriter Zach Penn. RottenTomatoes.com reports there's no release date, but March 2019 marks the original Matrix's 20th anniversary. Where'd the time go? And here's another Warner Brothers remake you're going to shake your head at like I did. But let me first preface this by saying that I have much love and respect for Lady Gaga. She's a great singer and performer, and she busted her ass in that solid, entertaining Super Bowl halftime show. But she's no Barbra Streisand. Why the comparison? Because Lady Gaga is going to play Barbra Streisand's role in a reboot, isn't everything these days in Hollywood, of A Star is Born. Deadline.com reports it's going to be Gaga's first role in a feature film and the directorial debut of American Sniper actor Bradley Cooper. Sam Elliott in the hit Netflix series The Ranch also stars in the film, set to shoot in April. And shh, don't tell Lady Gaga, but Cooper wanted Beyonce to play the lead, but things didn't quite work out. So far, no comment from Her Majesty herself, Barbra Streisand. In today's installment of Coming Attractions, I review the trailer of a big-time upcoming summer anticipated blockbuster, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which comes out May 5th. The original Guardians of the Galaxy, based on a Marvel comic book, has made over $700 million worldwide since its release 3 years ago in 2014, so it's no surprise that Marvel wanted to make a sequel. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 stars Chris Pratt, reprising his role as the snarky yet affable Peter Quill, a.k.a. Star-Lord, as is known to those in the galaxy. He's abducted at Earth at a young age, and in this sequel, gets thrust to save the universe a second time with a cast of a half-dozen freaky characters backing him up, or busting his balls while the awesome Mixtape #2 cassette churns.
Hope you're ready. It'll be here any minute. Is that a rifle?
You don't know what a rifle looks like?
It's just swords were your thing and guns were mine. But I guess we're both doing guns now. I just didn't know that.
Well, that's intense.
There's just too much crap going on in the screen. Shootouts, explosions, serpent space monsters, CGI effects, too many characters that detracts from the main storyline, which is Chris Pratt's Peter Quinn character trying to save the universe along with his 7 misfit disciples from a gold statue-like woman who's intent on taking over the universe for who knows why and likes to utter their hackneyed words, fear, jealousy, betrayal. She did just like that. I shower the blame on writer-director James Gunn for this convoluted mishmash trailer. But what I did find appealing is the snarky interplay between Pratt and the Drax character, a guy who looks a little bit like Mr. Clean without a shirt with Lady Gaga face makeup. and the hilarious snarky lines from Rocket the Rat character voiced by Bradley Cooper. Hopefully, there's more of Rocket the Rat in the movie. Baby Groot, the tree trunk character voiced by Vin Diesel, is adorable, and Zoe Saldana is back as Peter Love's interest, Gamora. But the ending of the trailer is the bomb. Kurt Russell, who plays a character named Ego, says, "After all these years, I found you." Chris Pratt's Peter responds, "What the hell are you?" Kurt Russell's character Ego replies, "I'm your father, Peter," which is kind of reminiscent of Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father." I give Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 trailer 3 Moskys. I'll review Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 when it comes out on May 5th. But in the meantime, if you'd like to see the entire trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 or any upcoming trailers, please visit our website, comingattractions.online or moskyattthemovies.com. Thanks again for watching Mosky at the Movies. See you again real soon. Take care.